Alright, the truck is moved. I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see better. Okay. So I have to get one little flake there and then smooth into this, and then we'll just plane this down really quick, and we'll have our thickness right. Our edges won't be refined. I'll do the notching, and then we can finish up the edges with a little hammerstone. I'll get set up with some stone punches and do some of that. I went through a phase for a few years where I did a lot of indirect percussion with stone punches. It's really helpful to do middle on late arc kick stuff in certain areas with stone punches, but you need better support. But I think that they're doing quite a bit of this flint knapping with that antler. But it's case by case, and I don't want to get off the rails talking about why I think that or in which cases and so on and so forth. These hammerstones are fun because a small mass antler wouldn't be able to do these little flakes as cleanly and fast. It'd be nice if I had a narrower stone so I could do a narrow notched point, but I've chipped up to 10 to 1 with hammerstones, but you need this glassy hard chert. It's more wasteful as far as timing when you lose width, and you need to be very aggressive, and then once your edges get real thin, you need to fasten it, and then you start, use a smaller, harder hammerstone to finish edges, and it's hard to do, but it can be done. Oops. This side is less glassy. That's not why I messed that flake up, but this is a little nicer and this is a little tougher. I'm only going to get some of that with this. I only got most of it. Okay, this is about as broad as I am right here and where I need to catch. Probably need to switch to the smaller hammerstone. So let's do a little notching. See if this thing might split right on this crack right here. I better use my little antler striker. This stone isn't long enough. And I really need a harder surface there. But we'll just see what we can do here. Then I'll just do a open corner notch. I might be able to get on the bottom of this. There. You're going to see these in gas stations all over I-70 here in the next 6 months. I need a little point to go. There we go. I did a lot of camping without my flint knapping tools, you can tell, and a lot of river bars. That's really gougy ugly, but it'll clean up with some. With the right narrow stones, you can do a nice Ettley's and Melvilles and really go in clean and not gougy. You need better support. All right. Oh man, I picked this up to use as a little punch, and its top it went through the crusher. This is the kind of stuff when I go to a nap and I enter to donate to the auction. Just kidding. Turn my edges a little bit. And we need to punch underneath that problem. There's my good abrader. When I do this abrading, I have my fingers locked under there, and I am pushing hard to pressure flake small flakes off with the stone. I had one video on my website years ago of punching an Etley in a holder with a stone punch. And when you get your support right and your edge is thick, you can work really controlled medial flaking that looks good. Not with stones like this, obviously. It was select punches. Can you see this in frame? My punch work, and I've done some pressure flaking videos, and it flips to vertical, and I thought I fixed it on my phone. Apparently it didn't. Well, I can't isolate, so I'm gonna have to just get in there and try to hit that. All right, I got the rest of that. Yeah. I'm kind of done with the punch because this thing is wearing. See how it's biting the high shoulder in there? It's just not. This is not the right stone. I just didn't. All of my other little hammer stones I've either lost or they're in Missouri. So when you get a good stone, you can really do some neat stuff. So maybe let's just do a little percussion on this and be done, and we'll have our... The problem with percussion is that unless you're super accurate, you end up getting you'd end up dulling areas with all this little brushing to set up platforms. It doesn't make sense to me to... So the stone, you can just specifically take off the thick spots, and then you have sharp edge. You don't have to do pressure. See the sound? When the little flakes catch just right with a little hammerstone, it sounds like a... So I worked with hammerstones so much a long time ago. I haven't sat down and just done an only hammerstone little point in a long time. So this one is just going to be kind of... Hello. Yeah. That's a nice little flake. I wish that I had ones to clean up those ugly steel punched looking notches. No offense to steel punch notch guys. I know there's some calf breaks made out of horseshoe nails that are fabulous. It looks like bad steel notching. That's what I'm saying. Let's try to catch that little nub right there. Oops, a minute. Okay. Sometimes I see a lot of my old work that people have bought that they're putting my name on, I guess, because I have some sort of status in the knapping world now, I guess. And so I make a lot of stuff like this, and then, you know, just experimenting, and then I end up seeing it in frames with my name on it. I have a lot of diverse work, though, but some of my hammerstone punch points are some of my favorite. I wish I had a lot back. They just have an authentic, unassuming, cool look to them. It's too bad that little early hammerstone flake didn't chip out. Can we get it? This area is a little dry. I don't know if I can turn with enough thickness to do that. With a punch, I could. Can I do it with a stone punch? Not with that stone punch. I have a 13% chance of getting this flick to go here, to go down that ridge and get that. Can I catch it right here on a fresh fast of that hammerstone? Now I've got a 15% chance. I have to hold this hammerstone really weird to catch that right angle. I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna get extra cheese on my egg sandwich this morning for that. As a little reward. Okay, so at this point, if I had a nice stone punch and I got that holder, I could peck along and really get a few nice flakes and make that nice. And I could do a little pressure flicking to shape up the tip. Balance, not great. Notches, gougy. Functional dart point in a pinch,